I do not know how this seller on Vinted had the cheek to send these trainers in the condition that they did. Probably the worst pair of shoes we've ever had from Vinted. You want to see what they are? Let's find out. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. For anyone who's new around here, my name's Lee and I help my wife run her eBay shop. Now today I went to Crew Car Boot, decided to go there, and it was good. It was busy. Got there about 6 o'clock in the morning. I think next week I'm going to aim to get there for about 5:30 because people set up from 4:30 and apparently there's buyers there from 4:30 as well. We got, what did we get? Managed to get God. Managed to pick up 16 items, spent 45 quid. So I'm going to take you through these now. Then we're going to have a look at some Vinted pickups that we've done. And we'll have a look at the last week's sale. So first pickup of the day is this kiddie zoom pink camera. Doesn't come with any leads or anything, but it is working as you can see. I haven't done any comps on any of these yet, so if I manage to do it by the end of the video, I'll put some screenshots up. But that's in quite decent condition. Should do okay. Then we picked up these Paw Patrol walkie-talkies. Maybe help if I got them in the... That's better. They were £1. Brand new, sealed. Like I say, I'm not sure on the value yet. Probably not a great deal, but what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to start putting stuff away ready for Q4 because we struggled last year with stock. So I'll put that away. It'll probably go at Christmas. That was £1 and the kid zoom camera was £1 as well. Then we picked up another DAB radio. This is an in-tempo one. Aerial's intact, it's in quite good condition. Like I say, I'm not sure on value wise, but that was 3 quid. And just going back to the one that I picked up last week, was this one. I've not listed it yet. But what I didn't notice last week is this grey is actually hand painted. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be the natural wood colour like that. But for some reason they've hand painted it, so that's going to probably affect the value a little bit as well. Then we picked up these vintage books, different stories. There's 6 of them. They were £2.50. Quite old ones, 1933. So yeah, value wise I'm not too sure, but couldn't leave them behind for £2.50. And then the woman also had a set of these books. She said it's a full set. For some reason someone's put paper book coverings on them, but that'd be quite interesting to someone. Again, these are £2.50 for the set. Not so sure on the year of them, but yeah, it might do okay. Then I picked up this brass banker's lamp, I think you call them. It's quite a nice one, it's quite heavy. That was £3. Not sure if it works. The guy says it does. Let's find out. So plug it in. Yeah, it does. Happy days. It's quite a nice one, that. My lights back on so we can see. Has it got a make on it? Ipris International. Yeah, made in China, but yeah, it's not a bad one. Should do okay. Next one is these Apache waterproof work boots, steel toe cap, size 8, in pretty good condition. In fact, probably only been worn once. This shouldn't do too bad. They were £2. Not sure on the Apache brand, but for £2, wasn't leaving them behind. Then we got a full set of these Harry Potter books, and again, this will go away for Q4. They were £5 for the set, full set of 7. That's not too bad. Balls. That's better, I think. That's that one. Pair of Barber Wellies. These are a size, what were they? 8, I think. Yeah, size 8. Just needs a good clean. Look pretty genuine to me. Yeah, need a good clean up, but not too bad. How much are they? They were a £5, so maybe 35 quid. LG 3D glasses, pack of 5, unused. They were a £1, probably a tenner. And we've got this belt, quite a decent one. Some nice badges and detail on it. That was £4. Not sure on the size though, it's not going to go around me and all that. But yeah, that's not a bad one. He said it was from America, so not sure. I'll have to do some research on it. Then we got this Auto Glim Life Shine. It's got a VW badge on it. It's not been used, it's complete. Paid a tenner for this, so I'm not sure whether I've overpaid or not, but yeah, that should do alright, I think. Everything in there that you need. Tempted to keep it myself, to be honest, but yeah, they're actually sealed properly. Then we picked up this beer stein. It was only £1. Looks quite nice. There's no maker's mark on it or anything. Oh, there's something there. What's that say? Well, it says Western Germany on it. So yeah, it's quite nice. Sold these in the past, something similar, for about £15. Then we picked up these Lego Create the World Incredible Inventions cards. 4 cards with every £10 spent at Sainsbury's. It looks to me like a full sealed pack, virtually full. Quite a few loose ones in the back there as well. But that whole box was £2. Not sure on the value of it, whether to sell them in packs. I'm not even sure if there's any resale value in it, but obviously Sainsbury's were giving them away with £10 worth of shopping spent. So yeah, see what happens with that one. Then at the house clearance stall, the guy sold me this Humax for £1 with the remote. I've had a look at the battery compartment. There's no corrosion. There's a 500 gigabyte one. T1010 GB 500 DTR. Here's the HDMI one. Like I say, if the chances of it working, probably very slim, but for £1, get my money back on the controller. Maybe spares a repair on the box, I'm not sure. And the same seller had this bag with an Xbox in it, and it was £2. He said he had no idea if it's working, and to be honest, I haven't even looked at it. I've not even had it out of the bag, so let's get it out and see what we've got. So, Xbox 360, 360S. Like I say, there's a chance of it working, I'm not sure. We've got a Connect, which can be sold separately. I can part all this out. Got the power brick, different cables, obviously an aftermarket controller, I think. Yeah, aftermarket. So I'll test it all out, see if it works. You never know, it might work. But for £2, that was coming with me. So that's everything that I managed to pick up this week. Like I say, it's about 16 items. Spent £45. I've got 2 nights in work now, and then I've got 2 off, and I've got so much to do. Got to have a good sort out in here. Got stuff all over the place, waiting to be listed. Got to get all this lot sorted. I've got loads of boxes, packaging boxes, Harry Potter books. We've got the table and chairs that needs to get out now the summer's, well, now the decent weather's actually arrived. And the good thing is, once I get that table out of there, I'm going to have that whole corner there to improve my photo setup, because I'm not happy with it. That's what I'm working with at the minute. It's about a metre square table, but the problem is those backboards are what we used in the bathroom, and as soon as the light hits them, you can see you see the light reflecting back off them. So I need to have something different, maybe not go for the white background, or maybe get some foam boards or something like that. What else have we got to do? I've got another big job to do as well, because at the back of the house we're gonna build a lean-to. So I'm just pricing that up, measuring it up. It's going to cover the whole bit of the decking that I put in last year. Fences are painted now, just need a bit of a touch up. Got to do them again. So yeah, busy, but the weather's amazing. So, oh, and Liverpool got beat today as well, so a bit gutted about that. Not to worry. Right, let's get inside and have a look at these Vinted pickups, and have a look at the sales and see how we're doing. See you in a bit. 5 more Vinted deliveries to open. Pair of Skechers. These are nice. I always say that, don't I? These are nice. Skechers, brand new book leather. They're called Heston Regano, and they're a size 7. What do you reckon, about 4? Possibly. Vinted's been a bit slow recently, hasn't it? Not been picking up too much. These are quite big by the feel of them. Right. Cute. Oh, these are cool and big. Vans boots. They're new. With tags. Size 12 UK. I like a bit of funky design on them. They were £13.69, and the Skechers were £13.69. No, they weren't. They were £8.44. I just got the look of disapproval. Damn it! These are quite tiny ones. And these are Nikes. And these are split toes with splits everything else on them. Wow. These are usually good ones, these, aren't they? What were they? Just over a tenner they were. Now if they were in saleable condition, 50, 60 quid? Easy. But they are piss poor. I mean, look. Why would you even send out a pair of trainers like that? Everything, it's just, I know even Jake's disgusted. Watch out, mate. You can't do the straps on them, they're broken. That one's broken. What the hell? Hello? Well, they'll be going back or getting refunded for sure. I wouldn't even send them to the tip. Good. Nice pink bag. Adidas. Gazelle, are they gazelles? Oh yeah, gazelles. They look pretty new. Size 8. Nice colour, isn't it? Quite like them. Let's do some investigation on them. They were £13.69. And the last one, if I can get in it. Ooh, Spider-Man Vans. What's this, about the third pair we've had of these? They're in good nick. Very good nick. Can't remember what we sold the other ones for, can you? 30?
Over 50.
Over 50, the boss says. UK 7. Yeah, so they should do well. And they were £13.69 as usual. Yeah, so they should do well. Right, let's contact the seller of those Vans and ask them what they're playing at. 2 additional Vinted live unopenings. Why do you do this every time? Stop it. Nice pair of grey Vans. Brand new. Size 7. And they were £13.69. The usual. But brand new. Lovely condition. Obviously because they're new. And we have another pair. Oh, what are these? Some Clarks. Ooh. They're a bit different, aren't they? Jake, stop it please. Someone else have a stupid dog that barks every time an animal comes on the television. Clarks. Like suede trainer types. They look new as well. Size 6 are they? They look a bit small. 5. So a women's size 5, brand new. And they were about £10 all in. Very nice. Doing a good job, honey, thank you. If anyone's wondering why I've not put a video out for a while, that's because I've been painting, putting these little decorative ornament things up, and now, before I start my next video, I've got to build a trampoline. This looks fun. I remember when I did this for my kids, and I nearly took the end of my finger off. So I'm not looking forward to it really. Lots of instructions. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so that should be fun. But at least the fences are done now. And then we've got to get onto that project, which is building a... Michelle wants a like pergola type lean-to. We should have told me that before we did the decking, but not to worry. These things have got to be done. And this is what happens when you don't follow the instructions. That bar is the wrong way round. Should have the holes at the top, not at the bottom. Great. Thought I was doing too well. Right, just before we fly through these sales, I think I've got about 22 to show you. The Adidas Gazelles were fakes, probably the worst pair of fakes I've ever seen. And they've been refunded by the seller. And those really bad Nike split toe riffs. They've also been refunded by the seller with no qualms, so that's that. I've also bought a new computer. Well, Michelle has, for the business, of course. So yeah, so it should help me do video editing a bit quicker, because this week has just been so hard trying to fit everything in, trying to fit a video in as well. It's now, what is it, Wednesday today. I normally have a video out by Saturday, so I'm way behind. Anyway, let's get into it. So first sale to show you, New Balance 327 trainers, £32.99 for these. They were £13.69 off Vinted, £10.69 profit. Then these North Face mule slippers, these are great. We get these quite regular off Vinted and they always sell well. £38.94 for them, £15.77 profit. We sold the Honda racing fleece that we picked up from the guy in Stoke. We paid 50 quid for the bundle, got £38.39 for that, £24.18 profit. An Alba 16-inch TV. Yeah. Thank you, Jake. Every time I press record. Yeah, where was I? Alba 16-inch TV that we had sitting around for ages. We got £36.60 for that. So that was £24.19 profit. Timberland Broad Street Chucker Boots, £38.39 for them. £8.44 off Vinted, £20.56 profit. Another Baha hoodie sold for £9.99. Michelle's running a 15% off coupon for all these Baha hoodies and band sweatshirts, just to try and start getting rid of them. Yeah, £9.99 for that, so come out with £3.2 profit. Another Technica 16-inch TV that's been sitting around for ages, not listed. Got £46.60 for that, so £32.74 profit. Sold the Disney Toy Story Zerg for £24.94. We got that from Runcorn Car Boot for £3, £11.16 profit on that. Sold one of the Dyson turbine heads, £12.94. Made £6.56 profit. This, all right, we made 72p profit, but we have got hundreds of them. Someone was giving these away for free on Facebook when Michelle first started the business, and I thought we were only picking up one box of them. There was about 17 in the box, and we ended up with about 40 boxes of them, and we've just been selling them through, making 60, 70, 80 pence per each one, and yeah, it's okay. That was informative, wasn't it? Sold these Hotter Florence sandals for £15.94. Got them for Runcorn Car Boot, made £6.33 on them. Vintage Wholesale Supply leather vest, £16.49. We haven't got many of these left at all now. Made £7.79 on that one. One of the college hoodies has gone for £18.25. £9.8p profit on them. That. Vans Marvel Avengers skate shoes, got £38.39 for them, £14.83 profit. The Lloyd's alarm clock sold for £19.34. That was £2 off the car boot, £9.59 profit. A Santa Cruz. This would have been in the. This was in the college hoodies, wasn't it? So that would have been £1. That was £19.99. We got for that £10.35 profit. And then the Seika 24-inch TV with the DVD player that doesn't work. Still got £41.64 for that. Cost a tenner, £21.01 profit. Skechers Chucker Boots, £50.54 for them. They were off Vinted, £22.57 profit. The Corning Amber Glass Pan, that was £2 off Runcorn Car Boot, got £24.61 for that, £9.17 profit. Polo Ralph Lauren sliders, £29.95. They were a tenner off Vinted, £9.95 profit. Echo slip-ons, we got off Crew Car Boot last week for £3, sold for £17.99, £6.89 profit. And then the last one to show you, we've actually sold one of the rock band, saying it again, Band Tour sweatshirts, a Pink Floyd one. It had a hole in the sleeve. We got £13.15 for it, £2.74 profit. Because don't forget, each one of them cost £3.60, and to be honest, I wouldn't buy them again. They weren't the best. Sizes weren't great, condition wasn't great. Overall, I think the college sweatshirts will probably do okay. The Baja hoodies are selling through slowly. The band tour sweatshirts, we're probably going to, we might even just break even on them. I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But if I had my time again, I probably would have just invested all that money in the leather vests. But hey ho, it is what it is. So it's been a bit of a rushed video this week, guys, and I apologise for that. But kind of up to date with the sales. I'm going to set the new computer up now. Hopefully I've transferred everything into the OneDrive cloud. I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. A bit like the videos really as well. Yeah, it's been the weather's been great. Kids are off school. We've got the trampoline set up, slides set up. Just need the kids around now, really. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate you bearing with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the sun.